Hello everyone and welcome to another video on the channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about what are the best trading zones in Forex. Alright, so if you guys know us already and been following us for quite a while, you guys know that we trade supply and demand. Alright, for the guys that you're new to the channel, it's the first time watching us, welcome. Alright, and we're going to be talking about zones. Alright, and there are two zones that matter in trading. Zone number one would be, supply zone. All right, and a supply zone is basically a sell zone. And zone number two, which both are equally important, obviously, so both actually could be number one. Demand zone is basically a buy zone. Right, so we're going to be looking to buy at demand zones, and we're going to be looking to sell at supply zones. All right, these two zones can be divided into two more zones. All right, we have an edge zone, which is a stronger one, and we have a pullback zone, which is a weaker one. All right, so if you want to see it more visual, let me just show you guys. All right, I will draw it for you. So let's say we have a break of structure. Okay, break of structure, perfect. So this would be a valid zone. All right, and this would be the edge. Okay, this is where the market decided to make a change basically in direction, which would be like this. Okay, let's say the market was in a sort of downtrend, you can call it. All right, and it decided to make a change. We see a break of structure right here. Beautiful. But then the market is basically pulling back. It's pulling back and it's going upwards again. And it's pulling back and it's going up again. Okay, so basically the edge would be this zone right here at the bottom. This is the original zone. And then we have some other valid zones. This would be a valid zone, and the one right below is a valid zone. Why is that? First of all, they broke previous structure. Right? They broke this high and maybe another high over here. Right? Just imagine there's another high. So all these are valid zones. So if price comes back, this is a valid trade. This zone is a valid trade. You have to understand that these two zones are weaker than the original zone, which is the edge. Okay, so this is basically what I talked about right here. Now let's go to the next topic, which is what defines a strong zone or a weak zone. The first question you need to ask yourself is, we have actually a whole video about this, okay, how to find the strongest supply and demand zone. You can definitely check that out. So the first question would be, how many highs or lows did it break? Okay, so in this case, for example, this zone right here at the bottom, how many highs did it break? It broke this high and it broke this high. So it broke two highs already. Right? So if all this wouldn't exist, this would have just been broken one high. But if this would be like this, just two highs, it means that when price comes back, there's a bigger chance of it for playing out because this zone is stronger. Okay, so that is the first question you need to ask yourself. The second question is, how many candles did it take? How many candles did it take to do the full move? Okay, this, where it, like, let me just try and draw this. I don't know how, but let's just try and draw it like this. Were it 8 candles? Or were it, I don't know, maybe 3 candles? 1, 2, 3. You have to understand that the more candles it takes to do the whole move, the weaker the move is. If it's a fast move with 2, 3, 4 candles, that means some heavy buying is going on, or heavy selling, if we're looking at a sell scenario. But if it took like 20 candles or 30 candles to do the whole move, it means this zone is not that strong. Of course, it is strong if it broke a lot of highs, but it's stronger if it broke a lot of highs and there have only been a couple candles, right? Just, it didn't almost take any time. So let me just remove all of this because I try to make it visible for you guys. So this is basically what we need to focus on, right? There are only two zones that matter. supply and demand, can be divided into an edge zone, which is a zone that started the whole move. We have pullback zones, which are the zones in between. And then, to understand if it's a strong or weak zone, you just need to ask these two questions to yourself. How many highs and lows are to break, and how many candles to complete the move? So let us remove all this, screenshot it if you like, whatever, if you want to take a look at this, or pause the video, because I will remove everything and I will go to live chart. Okay, so let me just remove all this. Let's take a look at the candles. All right, let us look at a supply zone. Over here, we are seeing a break of structure of this low. Okay, this low has been broken. Great, only one low, so you have to be careful. Okay, this is the edge. You can see that this is the edge. There is no other price action to the left. Probably some very far away. There's some price action going on, but this right now is the edge, and you can see that the market actually made a huge change in direction. All right, so let us take a look. How many candles did it take to complete the whole move? You can see that it took just 3 candles to move 165 pips, guys. This is a big move, and it took, well, actually 4 candles. 4 candles to do the whole move from top to bottom, right? And it broke one low. Okay, interesting. So pretty aggressive selling, but it only broke one low. Maybe this is just the change in direction. Okay, you also have to understand where you are at the weekly, right? But now we're just going to focus on this zone. So when price comes back, all right, let's just draw like we did before. So it's clean for you guys. Price did this, and came back. This would be a valid zone. Okay, so what did price do next? It reacted to it, and this would be our trade. Okay, very simple, very straightforward, just following our rules. Okay, let us take a look at a buy example. Actually, before that, let's just take a look at this whole move. Very interesting move. All this, okay, 800 pip move, beautiful. So let us take a look at that. What would the edge be of this move? It would be this. This is where the move started. Where are all the pullback zones? These ones. These are all the pullback zones. This one, and we have another one over here, small one, and we have another one over here, small one as well, where you can see actually price made a change. We have this one, price didn't respect it, and we have this level, didn't respect it. As you can see, these are all the pullback zones, with this one being the minor zone, the major zone, right? The edge zone. So it is most likely that price will react stronger to this level instead of these levels. Yes, it did react a little bit to this level. The strongest reaction we can we can expect at the down side, all right, at the lowest zone. This would be the stronger zone than all these other zones. Okay, same thing goes for the downside. We have major zone over here where the move started, and we have some smaller pullback zones in between. And as you can see, these are not the strongest zones. The current zone doesn't look like it's getting respected on our lower time frame. So now it's just waiting time for the supply zone, basically. So let us take a look at some more examples. Same stuff here, right? Let us just take a look at this. All right, you can see the whole move. This is going to be our last example. You can see the whole move. Beautiful. All right, let us just take a look at how many pips this is. 900, over 900 pip move, guys. Beautiful, beautiful move. All right. We have the edge zone, which is this. Okay. Have the edge zone. We have pullback zones in between this and this and this and all these. All right, all these are pullback zones. This small one as well. But where did price make the huge turn? At the bottom? Okay, you can clearly see that this would have been a hell of a trade. If you entered here and just waited for this one, you would be in for a very nice move if you just target, you know, this high, this high, this high, or this whole range. Basically, you would have had a beautiful trade of almost 900 pips. Okay, with probably like a 10 or 15 stop loss. So this is a crazy risk to reward trade. Yes, these risk to reward trades of 1 to 50, 1 to 80, they are possible once you understand these concepts. Okay, so guys, this is pretty much it on what are the best trading zones in Forex. Okay, just to recap, it's supply and demand zones. You can divide them into two zones. You have, you know, the edge zones, you have pullback zones. To understand which ones are strong and which ones are weaker, just take a look at how many highs or lows did it break and how many candles did it take to complete the whole move. All right, so guys, we hope this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions, just let us know in the comments down below. Send us a DM on Instagram. We'll be more than glad to help you out as always. Okay, we definitely appreciate you watching this. We'd also appreciate the like and the sub if you haven't already. All right, we're uploading a couple of new videos every single week. Very consistent, trying to help you out in your trading journey as much as we can. And if you're looking for more in-depth training, then you can always take a look at our link in our description to our website. You know, watch our case study, maybe book a free discovery call with one of the coaches of our team. So guys, thank you for watching again, and we'll see you in the next video.